Hi, I'm Jeff Smith. In this video I'm going to show you some of the publishing and live race management features that we've introduced in TackTracker 5.14. So first of all I'm going to create a new live race. So I'll go to the race editor and create a new race. And let's pick a landmark. Moriatic Pier will be fine. And we'll use today's date. So we come into the Create New Races dialog. I'm actually recording this video in the evening, so we'll set the time a bit later in the day and we'll start the race. Let's make it at around about 9:11 and we'll run it for a little while. Okay, let's call the race Demonstration Live Race. And we can add the course marks later, we won't worry about that for now, so we'll create the race. That's been saved to the track library. I can now go to the track library, there's my race, and I can publish it. Now, rather than publishing it through the right-click menu as I might normally do, I'm going to go back to the race editor. Oops. I beg your pardon, I'll select the race and go back to the race editor. And you can see there's a new Publish tab here. Now this Publish tab only appears if you have a Club Regatta license. This is a Club Regatta feature. You can see there's two new sections to the tab. At the top there's the Live Start tools, and down here are Publish instructions. So I'll focus on this bit first. So when we publish a race, we go through a wizard, which I can get to by clicking the Publish button. And we need to select various things, like I need to publish to my home page, I need to set the race name, I can optionally set some flags on that race, and then I can upload that race to the TackTracker cloud, and that race should now be online. So those instructions have been saved in the race, and so if I need to make some changes and publish the race again, I don't need to go through the wizard the second time. And I can see what I've said in the wizard by the publish instructions that are shown here on this tab. So again, if I make some changes, for example, I might make an adjustment to the start time, I can then say republish just with one click, and it will republish the race using those existing settings. You notice that there's a couple of other checkboxes here. I can publish the race definition only, and I would do this if, as in this case, it's a live race where I don't really want to push tracks up into the cloud. The tracks will be coming from the live trackers, and so by publishing the race only, I just save a bit of bandwidth and potentially it just runs a little bit faster. Another thing I can do is I can hide race from other users. Now the reason you might want to publish race hidden is just if you're doing setup or preparation and you're not really ready to publish the race to make it visible to the public. In fact, one thing of interest here is if you publish the race for the first time and you have this box checked, you won't be charged any publish credits until you actually publish it again in a visible state. Alright, so now that I've published that race, I should be able to go to the TackTracker cloud. I can visit my home page, which is here, and you can see here Demonstration Live Race. I can view that race, and you can see that come up here. So all is good. Coming back to TackTracker, I'll just show you some of the Live Start tools. Now, one of the new features that we've added is the ability to postpone a race. So we've published that race, it's going to be starting soon, but in fact what happens is there's no win, so we need to postpone it. So I can write a message that users will see to explain to them what's happened. Due to lack of wind. So I just have to click postpone. And because it knows about how the race was published, in one click I publish the race as postponed, and the race becomes flagged as postponed, and viewers will see a postponed flag. If I go back to the website, you can see that now the race is showing as postponed due to lack of wind, so that it doesn't matter where anybody is watching this race anywhere in the world, they'll see that the race has been postponed and they'll understand what's happening. If I need to update the message at any time, I can do that. I can go back to the race editor and I can say postponement should be lifted in 10 minutes. Okay, and we can just click the postpone button again. Republish successful. And again, if I go back to the website, that message will update. Postponement should be, and potentially I would recommend that you spell correctly, because your spelling will be visible to the public at large. Alright, so now if we need to actually start the race, we can manually set the start time and we can republish, or simply just click the Start Now button, or one of these buttons here. So for example, Start Now will start the race in immediately. If I said start in 5 minutes or start in 10 minutes, then it will unpostpone, it'll clear the postponement and start the race in 10 minutes time. So if I just again one click and it's been republished, the race has been restarted. So just to explain these other buttons, the delay by button is used for recalls. So if you are starting a race and you have a general recall, typically the restart will happen 6 minutes time. So you can just do that restart in one click by clicking the delay by button, and that will delay the start by another 6 minutes from the previous start time. So you can see that these tools are designed to allow you to quickly and easily change the race definition given the circumstances of running a live regatta.